Hi, I'm Nancy with Factory Direct Craft, and today I'm making this pineapple luminary. And you can make one too if you get these supplies together. The first thing you need is a smooth jar with a lid, yellow acrylic paint, dark green paint, black paint pen, paintbrush, green felt, scissors, hot glue, and a battery-operated tea light. Get all those things together and let's get started. All right, the first thing we're going to do is paint our smooth jar yellow. Okay, so just start in and you're going to try to make this smooth as you can. Go up in here so when the lid's on, you don't see any plane. And you gotta kind of move right along as you do this. And I'll tell you that it's going to take a few coats. And you gotta let it dry long enough between the coats, or you'll pull the paint right back off it, okay? And so you're not gonna be able to just keep going over and over this with your paintbrush. So those are the helpful hints I have for you. I have one all done already. And I've got at least 2 coats. Maybe 3, but I think it was just 2 coats on this one. Now I'm going to do my green lid. And the same thing with this. It's going to take more than 1 coat, and get right down on those edges so none of this is showing. You don't have a gold line going around, you know. And then we'll just paint it. And this is going to take several coats too. So just get it on there smooth and let it dry plenty long in between coats. And there's my lid all dry already. So now our next step will be cutting the felt, the leaves that go on top. And what I'm using is 1.5 inch strips. And these don't have to be perfect, so I just saw where 1.5 inch was and just cut down. The longest my strip was, I think, was 7 inches. And when I do, then I'm just going to lay this on top to cut my second one so it comes out the same width. And this is too long. And you want them various lengths, so it doesn't have to be exact. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut both one on top of each other. I'm going to cut so it gradually comes up to a leaf tip. Just like that. When you got them on top of each other, then you're going to have 2 that's the same. Let's just trim that up so it's just comes out right. And now I'm going to glue these 2 together. And then just line this right up, top of the other one. And then we'll let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to cut slits up in these. See how I did this one? Just like that. But I'm going to let that one dry a little bit. And when I glue these down, then I can I'll spread that out and I'll give it something to glue to. Put the glue on, okay? So I think we'll go ahead and do our lid right now. So here we go. I'm going to just start mounting these leaves, just like that. And for this I'll use hot glue. And See, I have a whole pile of leaves done. So I will just make some hot glue here. And let's just start doing this. I'm going to fold this like this. Spread it out, and I'm going to start out in the middle here. Maybe I'll put another tall one there, kind of toward the middle. These are just going to have to all mound on top of each other. And we'll see how we do. So this is just like how it is on a pineapple. They just kind of all go around, tight together. We're just going to cover this lid with leaves. And my plan is that they support each other. Just fold them and then spread that out. And I'm kind of going every other on this, on the surface here. So they're not all like one right behind each other. Let me reach some more hot glue here. Okay, now, here we'll do a shorter one. Fold it in half again. And another one on. Try to get them up tight to each other. Does that look like enough? I think it kind of does. Okay. Now we're going to let that dry a little bit. And I'm going to use my paint pen to draw the little, these little lines on, make it look more like give it texture like a pineapple. You could use black paint if you wanted to, but I just thought this would give me more control over what I'm doing. I'm just going to add them randomly. Because I don't want them to be like they're in a line, you know. And I already had done some. So here we go, I'll add. Okay, there we go. Now, oh, where's my tea light? Let's see, where did I set it? Here it is. So now I'm going to turn my tea light on and drop it down in there, just like that. And I'll screw the lid on. If it was darker in here, we could see this better. But you'll get the idea. There we go. And there we have it, our pineapple jar.